Your golfing buddy Bobby Lopez here, and we're going to talk today a little bit about efficiency at impact. I get so many questions about creating more distance, and do you make a bigger swing? Do you lift your arms higher? Do you swing harder? I'm saying your best bet is being more efficient at impact. I've seen people that swing the driver 90 miles an hour, they hit a 210, and seen people with 90 miles an hour, they hit a 245. And it's all because of how, the difference of the club head at impact. And that's what has a big effect on the launch angle and the launch velocity of the golf ball off the face. So right here, we're taking a close-up of a golf ball. There's my 5-iron. See that? That, right there alone, will have a huge impact on how far that ball goes. If I leave that club face open like that, it's just not going to go as far, period. Golfers that don't hit the ball very far turn a 5-iron into a 7-iron. Really good golfers turn a 7-iron into a 5-iron. How? By the efficiency at impact and the loft. This right here has a certain amount of degrees of loft. This right here has a different amount of degrees of loft. See the difference? This ball will launch off at this angle. This ball is going to launch off at this angle. Now, those are not exact, but just to give you an idea. Now, the trick is, how do you know whether your club, because that might look real close to a lot of people. So you can set one of those snow poles down perfectly at 90 degrees of where you want to go. And then set the club right there alongside the snow pole and then slide it out behind the ball. And you'll realize, oh, wow, that's where square is. Because a lot of people have the club like this, and they've gotten so used to it that their eye thinks that's fine. And it's not. Now, another thing you can do to help you, the bottom two grooves of the golf club. Some clubs already have some white paint there. And if yours does, clean it off, keep it nice and shiny, and make sure you can see those two white lines real clear. And fill it in with more paint whenever you feel like it. If you don't, clean those two grooves out and get yourself some paint and fill those two grooves with either white or yellow paint. Something you can see real clear. So that you'll see where that leading edge of the golf club is. This right here is what you play golf with, the leading edge. Another thing you need to do is put some face impact tape on the front of your club. I just got some in case you want some. It's not just for fitting. You need to practice and find out where you're hitting this ball in the club face. See, if you hit the ball right here and that's the center of gravity of the golf club and that's where your little paper is marking every time, you're getting the maximum amount of recoil for the amount of club head speed you have. If you're hitting it out here near the toe, well, you're in trouble. Some of the manufacturers now are trying to make clubs that they say, hey, you can hit it down there on the very leading edge of the golf club and get away with it. And that's not that's sort of defeating the purpose. The idea is say, hey, how do I get to the center of gravity of the golf club? How do I hit it there every time? Well, you're going to have to get the right path, and you're going to have the club face at right angles to that path to get the maximum launch angle. And you're going to have to get the center of gravity of the golf club to get the maximum recoil off the golf club. Being more efficient at that might require that you swing a little less, not more. Because swinging more, what it's doing is, if you ever do catch one at the center of gravity, it goes like the Dickens. But if you get it out there near the toe, you can't swing the club fast enough to overcome a miscentered hit. Can't do it. You just can't do it. So let's take a look at this. Here, I'm going to square the club face up. I'm going to start my backswing, and you'll see right here when I start my backswing, I do not open that golf club up. That might look real shut to a lot of you. But let me show you something. I'll show you one that is probably deliberately shut anyway. Let's go to Bubba Watson. Let's make him right-handed for most of you that you'll. Now, watch what he does. See that club? He keeps it facing the ball the whole time. All right. So now, We take this club back. Whoops. We hit the ball. I've got a picture just past the ball. There it is. Now you see you've got your path right here. It's got sort of a circle, an angle, and you want that club to be either at right angles. In this case, it's just a tiny bit closed, which is where most of the players are. If you look at, let's look at Grant Wade here, and you're going to see how he's going to take the club back. He's going to come down, bang, now, boom, see? See? Same thing. That club face is facing this way. It's not facing this way, towards the target. Doesn't do it. Now, let me show you somebody who's totally inefficient at the, whoops, wrong one. He is very efficient. Here we go, right here. Now, watch this. Here, 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 boom. Look at that club face. Look at that club face. This gentleman right here, there's no reason for him to work on making the swinging harder or making the swing bigger or changing his back. He's got to do something to get in the center of the club face somehow. If he has to make half the size swing he's making now, he'll hit the ball further by being more efficient at impact. See? Look at that. See? Popped wide open. Why? Because that ball was probably hit right on the toe right here, and it recoils the club back. So he's not going to get the kind of yardage he should have gotten out of that club head speed that he produced. So really focus on trying to have the efficiency rather than trying to swing the club bigger. Here he comes back. This is Craig Perks. You come in here like this. Boom. See where that ball is? Better off a little bit inside the center than out by the toe. Look at his club head. His club head didn't pop open, did it? See? Look where it's pointed. Work on being more efficient. Work on slowly setting yourself up, a hitting station of some kind, and check. In fact, here, let's put this in here with it. I wasn't going to. This was something different. Here we go. We've got this video, separate drill. But you see, with this, you set yourself up a little station. You've got this to see that you have your club at right angles. You've got your path here. You come back down. Try and hit this ball. That stick is leaning forward towards the green there, and gone around the path. So get more efficient. Get every shot right in the center of the club face, and you'll find out you'll get a lot more distance with the club head speed you got. Anytime you want to, if you've never sent us one before, your first one's always free. You can send us a video, quickfixgolf.com. Just do a close-up. Grab your cell phone, do a close-up of your ball like that, and take a video and send it off to us. We'll take a look at it and send it back to you so you can see what it's like to have the kind of video analysis that we do, which really focuses more on what you're doing rather than trying to teach you a whole new method for swinging the golf club. Just send it off to Bobby Lopez at quickfixgolf.com.